Hello, hello everybody, and happy Wednesday. Oops.
Hello everybody and happy Wednesday.
I have an echo. Sorry. Okay, I was trying to share this video, but I can't. I don't know how to do it, so we'll see. Hello, Cynthia. I saw a few ladies popping on. Hello, Christine. Welcome. Nice to see you here. Hello, Robin Wilson. Thank you for joining us. Where are you watching us from, Robin? And then I have my friend Cynthia. How are you? And then Nancy. Hi, Nancy. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody's doing okay. Let me see if I can see messages here because comments. This is not working. Why is this not showing me comments? Hello, Janet. Welcome, ladies. Welcome, welcome. Okay. I see comments popping on. I'm West Virginia. Welcome, Robin. Welcome, welcome. Susie's watching. Hello, ladies. I'm so glad that you're here. Okay. So it means that everybody's getting notification in their feed. And hello, Gail. Nice to see you. Thank you for joining us. I know Gail is down in Richmond, right? You're one of my good friend Tammy's lady. Hi from Teppahannock. Good. Yep. And Miss Beverly joining us from Florida. Sunny Florida, I hope. Here the weather in Virginia is nice. Did I get out? No. Look, ladies, I'm wearing a sweatshirt because down here in my basement where I have my studio, it's cold. And I have my heater going because the air conditioning is upstairs going, so, and down here is like a fridge, if not a freezer. But anyways, I'm here. I'm having a good time because I have you guys watching, and hopefully you're going to enjoy what I have to show you. It's going to be another creating on the fly. And let's see. Hello, Denise. Hello, Sandy. Thank you for joining us. Please make sure that you're commenting, right? Hello, Jill, because you're going to get the chances to be, in the drawing for the projects that I'm going to make tonight. Okay, so if you want to enter into the drawing tonight, make sure that you comment. Let us know where. Oh, Tammy's watching. Hey, Tammy. Oh, bye. Now I feel a pressure here, okay? Because Tammy's very professional. She's very organized. I am doing things on the fly. Hope you're doing well, Tammy. Okay, so as I was going to say, we're going to start. And I will do a little bit of a housekeeping. And then I'm going to show you what I have tonight. It's going to be the latest paper, pumpkin, the pick of the crop. And no, I'm not professional. I'm not professional because you should see the other lady. So I'm just a messy Monica. Okay, so let's start. Let's welcome everybody. This is Monica Gibberti with Stamping with Monica. I'm located in Stafford, Virginia, and I have been a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator for 19 years. And I have been enjoying this, enjoying it, every minute of it, okay? I come on every Wednesday around 7 p.m. to show you a little bit of crafting or share what I love. That would be crafting, okay? So I'm going to take my phone and do the switcheroo, and just remember to comment, share, If you're sharing, please make sure that you're posting that you're sharing, okay? And you can share in groups that you belong to. Don't share the same groups that we're here, because you know we already have people. Just make sure that you share with your friends, because we would like to have new friends popping on. Hello, Decina. Welcome. So, cause the more the merrier, right? Okay. And you know what's going to happen. You're sharing, you're going to get enter into my drawing, especially for my stamp giveaway for the month, and also my weekly that I will start back up in July, because I was gone and everything. But also you will get to be enter into the drawing for the cards for tonight when you comment, okay? And if we get over 25 people, I'm going to give away an extra prize, like you know, right? Okay, so let me just flip my phone, because I don't have all the technology. I am just hello, Kay, and I'm gonna show you a few things that we've done, a class that I did this past Saturday, my June Crafternoon. Just wanted to show you what the class entitles, and I am also doing this to go, so if anybody, and the email will go out if anybody's interested, but I'm going to show you what the class was for the in-person, and I'm going to stand it for to go. Okay, just a minute. It's going to be yellow. Okay, let me grab this, and if I lose you, please come back, because you know me with all my maneuvering here, all the wires and everything, it's just crazy. So let's see. Let me just do this first. I'm gonna get on my little stand and get up and try to hook this phone. I don't know if tonight you're gonna learn something new. It's gonna be messy tonight, but Nancy, but you know, never say never, right? You never know. It might be something that you are going to. Voila, here we go. Did it. Hopefully it wasn't too messy. Okay, so let me just plug my phone in, because I'm afraid I'm gonna lose the battery even though it's fully charged. And in the meantime, you can let me know where you're coming from if you're new, if this is your first time watching. If not, thank you for coming back. Okay, let me plug, and here we go. Okay, so let me do, oh, it's very crooked. Sorry, ladies. Okay, so what I have to show you. So this past Saturday, I did my Crafty Club, and I showed you the cards that we made. I already showed you. So Crafty Club, I'm going to repeat what it is. It is a monthly class that I do. It can be in person or to go. And then you can take the class or join the club. What does it mean? That the club, you stick around, so you subscribe for 6 consecutive months. And at the end of the 6th month, you get to have a little reward from me. That will be a $25 gift certificate from me. But they have to be 6 consecutive months. The cost is $31 for porch pickup only, or in person. In person, the class is always the last Saturday of the month. And if it is to go, if you're part of the club, it is $31, and to go is $38. If you are taking the class just, you know, here and there, then the cost is $32 for in person or porch pickup, or $40 shipped. Okay, so this month I used the butterfly bundle, and we made these cards so you get to make 8 project total. That will be 4 designs, 2 of each. You get over $20 in merchandise. Okay, and in this case, this month, it was a half a pack of the designer series paper, a full bolt of the ribbon, and a full package of the flowers embellishments. And for those you had the choice. For those that are coming, they can use my stamp here, and for those that take it to go, as you can see, you can substitute with things that you have at home because it's pretty basic. But you also have the options to order the stamp set or the bundle that I'm focusing on for the class, and it is at a savings because you save shipping and tax on it. Okay, so it's always an extra deal, and if it is for the club member or for the class. So in this case, I used the designer series paper. In this case, we stamped and die cut. For those that will take it, they're taking it to go, I did not die cut anything because you have to have your own stamp set and bundle. Okay, so that's the only thing. So in this case, I just gave a piece of the parakeet party, and then here I just gave a circle this, and I provided the cardstock, because if you have the bundle you can die cut. If you don't, then the designer series paper is designed in a way that you can substitute. If you don't have the stamp set, you can fussy cut whatever it's in the designer series paper. So that is my Crafty Club. Okay, so this and then 2 cards were fun folds and 2 simple and easy. Okay, but these were the cards. So that was Saturday morning. Then Saturday afternoon, I did my June Crafternoon. So every month I'm gonna do a full day or a full afternoon of stamping. That entitled the ladies that joined basically took 2 classes. Okay, cost of the event last Saturday was $49. They got to make 10 projects, and I'm gonna show you the projects. Okay, so I'm gonna show you, and the registration fee included over $35 in merchandise that they used during the class, or you will use if you're taking this to go. Okay, plus these projects. So I'm going to show you. So they got a full package of the craft note cards and envelopes for one of the classes. They got half a bolt of the white organdy ribbon for this one, and a fourth of a pack of this beautiful designer series paper. So they were 6 by 12, 6 sheets of 6 by 12. Okay, so that was a fourth of a pack. So this was one class, and then they got to use rhinestone. And this is also, if you want the class to go, this is what you're gonna receive. And these were the projects that I designed. Okay, so this is the box that I designed. This box comes from the package of the note cards, and the note cards include 20 note cards. Okay, so they went home with 15 extra because we designed 5. So this is one, simple and easy to see how we use the designer series paper. Then this was another one. Then this was another one. This was another one, and we'll learn how to color with the markers and everything. And this was another one. Okay, so this is the class with the supplies that I showed you. So these are 6 projects. I'm gonna put it back here. Then, oops, you should see my space here. And then the other class was, oh, I forgot. And you would need the Lovely and Lasting stamp set and bundle and punch, because if you want to replicate this, exactly the projects like I designed. So this is the one. And then we did projects. The other class was the Sweetest Cherries, and we made 4 projects. Okay, this is a card, and this is a modification of a swap that I received when I went to St. George. Okay, this is the card right number 1. This is another card. We're using the cherries as balloons, and this is the other card. Okay, for this, and we made this little, we use the peekaboo bags, put some candies in there. Now for this class, they got half a pack of the Bright Designer Series paper, a full bolt of the gingham, black and white gingham ribbon, and then they were using the embellishment was the same, as you can see, the rhinestones. Okay, so $49, and if you wanted to go, it's extra with shipping, but you have to have the stamp set or substitute with something that you have at home. Okay, look out for an email in case you want it. And so we did that. Okay, now let's see if we have new ladies popping on. Hello, Deb, Miss Sharon, Kay, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so that is what. Now, what's coming up is from Monica is my bingo, and it will be bingo slash catalog, mini catalog kickoff event. Okay, the bingo will be on July 16th. It's a Saturday. We're gonna start at 2. Okay, everybody that is going to register will receive, this time it's a little different because I usually in the registration I design cards and I give you designer series paper, that kind of stuff. But everybody that decided to join the bingo, that will be in person and also Zoom, okay, will receive the Thanks a Million kit. Okay, so you get your kit and you get your stamp set and you get your ink spot, and then it includes the block. Okay, but you will not make the cards. So the class that we will do after bingo will include four alternates. Okay, I will prepare the supplies and you will create 4 cards. So we are not putting together the kit. The kit is the goodie bag that you will receive. There will be some items that you might need from the kit, but the designing will be something different. And then you can just put the kit together at home at your leisure time. But I think this is a great kit to use. Okay, so that is that registration. So the bingo is on the 16th, and then registration closes on the 10th. Okay, July 10th. So if you're interested, did I lose you? So if you're interested, look up for my email that will go out tomorrow. Okay, so this is my event. And then on July 30th, it will be my Crafty Club in the morning, and it will be also my July Crafternoon. And I will send out details. Okay, and I can tell you, if I had my catalog here ready, but I don't, I can find one. I'm going to show you what the Crafty Club will be. Hold on. The Crafty Club for July will be for this, and I'm going to show you the bundle. We're going to focus on the full cheerful basket bundle. Okay, so that will be the Crafty Club for July. And yes, bingo's been I don't remember when I did last bingo. I think it was in April, and it was, I don't remember. Yeah, it's been a while, so that's why bingo is fun. Cause you paid your registration, you get your goodie bag right here, and then you will get, we're gonna play 4 games of bingo, and all the prizes will be a gift certificate. So you'll be able to order, if you win, you'll be able to order whatever you want from the catalogs. And remember, it's going to be July, so we have the new mini catalog, the holiday catalog, and celebration. So that is a win-win situation. Everybody goes home with their goodie bag, so it's a win. Okay, I will have door prizes here, and also if you win, obviously you get a chance to, you know, enjoy the gift certificate. Okay, so this is my Crafty Club for July. Just wanted to let you know it is a bundle. The bundle is $47.50. Remember, you have to have the bundle if you're taking the class to go, because I am not die cutting. I will provide the design. I will provide the cardstock, but I'm not die cutting anything because this will require stamping and die cutting. Okay, so that is that. I think it's all. If I forget something, tomorrow is the very last day of this mini catalog, the January to June mini catalog, and we have a last chance list. A lot of these things are already gone, but a lot of this stuff is still available and discounted. So if you still have a few items on your list, make sure you take advantage of that. Also, before I forget, tomorrow is the last day for the BOGO for the kids. Check online on my website what kits are available, and it's basically buy one get one half off. And just to give you a suggestion or the way it works, the half off is going to be your most expensive kit. So you want to enter the first kit that is the cheapest, and then you put the one that is the most expensive, and that's the one that is going to be a half price. It is a great deal. So get on my online store and place your order, ladies, because tomorrow is the last day. And the only way to find out what is still available is by going on my online store to check it out, because I was looking, and one of the kits that I wanted, the birthday candle kits, it's gone. So they will replenish it. I don't know when, but this one was gone for a while, the Thanks a Million, but now it's back in stock. I don't know for how long, but so if you're interested, just go check them out. Okay, ladies. This is the host code. If you want to use it, I'm going to close this host code tomorrow. And you know that I usually like to give away, you know, a thank you gifts to my customers. So your order have to be of $50 or more to receive. And for this month, I was going to give away oh my golly, embellishments from the new mini catalog coming out. Okay, so make sure that you place your order. This is the host code, and also that will help me greatly because I am trying to take my husband on a cruise to oh boy, Norway. So I need your help, all of your help. Okay, every little bit helps. Thank you, ladies. Okay, pick of the crop. Here we go. It's a paper pumpkin subscription. You know exactly what this is. And this was our June kit. I did not put it together. I just opened it up because I received it a few days ago, and then I let it be. And so let it sit there for a while. So I'm going to show you a few. I'm going to put together the samples, one of each. They're easy peasy to do. And also I'm going to show you two different modification or alternatives. Very simple. I didn't modify it too much, but because I always wanted to use the stuff that is in the kit to give everybody an idea of what they can do in alternative. Obviously you can do whatever, because you can use the stuff that we have in our, you know, annual catalog, combine it with different bundles, whatever you want to do. But I like to stick with what the stamp, the kit gives me. Okay, So here we go. This is that. Every time you get your kit, if it is your first time getting the kit, you will receive a clear block. Otherwise, if you're doing the subscription, you get a package all in here, and I took stuff out. This month we have this cute little bag, and if you are a Paper Pumpkin subscriber, you can order the refill if you want to for this month, and also order a pack of 4 bags. I think they're $13, and I can show you. I mean, my hands fits in there, so to give you an idea on how big this is. Let me just lift this one a bit, put it higher so maybe you can see a little bit better. Sorry for the thing here, so you can see, not this one. You don't want to see this one. Okay. So this is what is at 9 cards, and you get to make 3 of each design, and I'm going to start. Embellishment, we have linen thread, and then I'm going to show you all the bits and pieces that I already used. But you have your excuse me, your envelopes. We have a sheet of dimensionals. You have your ink spot. This month is Calypso Coral, and I am going to keep this one because I like to keep it for gifts, and I'm going to use my regular size. Hello, Ving. Okay. Now, what is included are a sheet of die cuts. There's a sheet of die cuts in vellum, as you can see here, and then we have die cuts. You have 3 sheets of each to create. This is a modification, so this is to show you. This is the one like so. I'm going to show you the card fronts of the 3 cards. I think I did. Oh, I'm missing one. So this is 1, this is 2, and this is 3. Okay, so those are the 3. And then in each box you receive a little bit of a hint of what's coming up for the following month. Okay, and also, so the next month is the Sending Good Thoughts. If you are a Paper Pumpkin subscriber, you should have received an email from Stampin' Up, from the Paper Pumpkin section of Stampin' Up, and with a what was it, a quiz, something like that, for a chance to win a free Paper Pumpkin kit. You needed to answer questions, and there you go. Okay, and so this is what is this month, and this is what is going to come up next month. Okay, so let's just put the cards together. Somebody saying that she rounded the bread ends. I thought they were sweet potatoes at first. Oh yeah, they can look like sweet potatoes. You cut there and there, it becomes a sweet potato. But these are the sheets where you have, fruit and bread. And then you have cheese. Where's the cheese? But I'm going to show you what I took out, okay? And how I modified mine. Okie dokie, let's start with, and when we have glue dots. Okay, so we have, as I said, there's an exclusive stamp set. You will not find this stamp set anywhere but in your kit, okay? And what I did, and it's not my idea, but I saw somebody taking the entire sheet, putting ink, like this one's supposed to be on this way, here. So this is something that, it's a tip, not my own tip, because Monica is not that bright. But take the protecting, then take your whichever ink pad you want. You're going to apply ink, then you're going to take a piece of cardstock, put it on, and then I used this clear big block, and I was pushing, and then at the end I got all of my sentiments stamped, because I can read this. It's hard to read, So if you stamp them on a piece of paper, then it's easy to know what you can stamp. Okay, so that is my tip for the day. Not my own, but there you go. So let's start with the first card, and I already divided all the pieces, okay, that I needed. So I'm gonna start with this one, and look, you have all of your samples here. You can look at them, or you can open up the instructions. And what I like is that Stampin' Up! Has started to put these in color, so it tells you what to do. So the small dots are mini glue dots, and these are these are dimensionals, and here is going to tell you which stamp set to use and stamp to use to stamp the sentiment. Okay, and the block that will work the best is a block D that I don't know where I put because I had it. Let me grab one right there. Okay, and then I need my cleaning here. There you go. Okay, so let's put this first one together. It goes together so quickly that it's not even funny. Okay, so easy peasy, nice and easy. So out of the sheets of embellishment, I took out this one. This is the card base that I folded in half. This is a little piece of loaf of bread, and you can see right here. Okay, it tells you what to do. It's gonna be simple, and then we're gonna stamp pick up the crop. So I'm gonna grab this one right away, and we're gonna stamp. Now you can use your block D, okay, either this way or this way, like so. And this is how you put a photopolymer stamp on your block. Okay, probably you know this already, you just want to put it down. Okay, so I'm going to stamp the first thing. Okay, so let's stamp the sentiment right there. See if I can center it without putting my head in the middle and show my white hair. Yes, I need my hairdresser. That would be hence my husband doing my touch-ups. So this is another tip. Use your husband. Okay, so the instructions say that I should put dimensionals behind here, and I'm going to. We have a whole sheet, and you know me, I love my dimensionals. Okay, now if you are part of my email, you should have received a few emails, even last week I think, saying that tomorrow, July 1st, I was going to do my virtual catalog kickoff online. But guess what? Somebody got COVID, meaning my son and my granddaughter. So we are going down. I'm going to use mini dimensionals because I like to have everything. So Friday, my husband and I are going down, since we already got COVID. We're going down to help out, watch the baby while my son is trying to work and my daughter-in-law is working from home. Since my husband is home, so Friday we're gonna go. So there's not gonna be an online kickoff event, but I'm planning to show you. I'll see. I need to figure out what time we're going and what's happening with my life, because I was all ready to go, but I guess not. So everything is changed. So now I'm going to put my bread here. It says that I should use mini glue dots, but I like to pop things up. And if you don't have mini dimensionals at home, you need these, okay? So my bread is going to pop up because it's Monica. That's how I make my cards. If you're taking any of my classes, you know that I use a lot of dimensionals. Okay? And then, you know what, ladies? I'm going to pop this one as well. If I do so, they have to be there because this is gonna be like so. This is how simple this card is, but it's so stinking cute. Let's do this. Let me try this. I usually don't use the glue dots from the kit, but we're gonna do it tonight. So you're gonna use your U-pick tool and then peel it off, but it's coming off completely. Okay, so I'm gonna take it off. Come on, stick. Otherwise, I'm gonna use my regular glue dots, and voila. I'm gonna center it, put it there. Pick up the crop, and this is it. So this is how simple this card is. And then what you can do, you can stamp on the inside. What can we stamp? A sentiment or something else. I'm gonna do, no, let's keep it simple. This is the card that is right from the kit, okay? So let's go to number 2, and we're gonna use these elements from the kit. I already took them out. So you have envelopes that are lined, okay? So you can use these, you know, open up and use this as a front of the card if you want to. This is the card base, simple and easy. Then we have a piece of vellum, can you see? Like that. And then this is part of the die cuts. Then I took the loaf of breads and cheese. Yummy. So one thing that we're gonna do, we're gonna take this little bit of linen thread that we have, and we're going to, I don't measure. On the instruction it says to cut 12 inches, and if you notice we have a measuring tape here, but I usually don't measure anything. Okay, if I can find the middle or the start of this, I'm gonna probably destroy the whole thing. Here, found it. So what I need to do is tie a bow. We're gonna tie a bow. Okay, let's see if this works. Voila. This is my bow tied around. This is what it calls from. So the only thing that you would need is a pair of scissors. Okay, so this is my bow tying there. Okay, and now we're going to, okay, this says that we're supposed to put everything down flat, like so. And then we have a little bit of bread, a little bit of flour. And then we have this to go on top. And then I know what I need to do here that I did not do. Hold on. Hold on. We're going to stamp the sentiment. And I'm going to grab another block here, a big one. And we're going to stamp Thinking of You on here. And let's grab the Thinking of You stamp. Okay, put this one down. Oh my golly, there. Ink it and stamp on the tag. And then I can do a cheat way if that is too complicated to do my bow, but I can do it. So that is gonna be Thinking of You, stamped, very simple. Okay. And then this one technically should be going there. You could do thread through it. Okay. Now we're gonna have fun. We can thread this one through it or do a knot, but we're not gonna do a knot. Hold on. Okay, this is Monica doing the kit. So you see all my struggles as well. There you go. And then tie my bow. And voila. Done. Easy peasy, right? So we're gonna fix it like so. Now I am going with, ladies, you know me, I'm gonna go with dimensionals behind here. One bottom and one top. And my cards are really dimensionalized because I like that extra touch. Okay, one here and one here. And this is gonna go like so. And now this is vellum, so I can attach this one like so. And I'm gonna put adhesive in the back here because I am hiding. Yes, this is vellum in the kit, Nancy. So this one is gonna go behind here, and I'm gonna stick this, voila. And then this is where my tag is gonna be, and I'm going to put this one on like so. Okay, thinking of you. And then I have my little piece of cheese that goes there. So that's the card. And this one I can use either I can use, no, I'm not gonna pop it, otherwise it's gonna be too much. It's gonna be too much, and then if somebody wants to mail it, then the post office would be like, what? Okay, so here we go. Who has already put together the kit? Who already put together the kit? Who did it already? Okay, so this is done. And this is cute. I like it. There you go. So this is number 2. Simple and easy. And then we go number 3. And now I'm hot. Number 3, it's fun. And another simple card. These are the pieces. This is the card front. Look, very colorful. Then we have these die cuts that the instruction says that we need to put them here. And it says to use the dimensionals. And we're going to do so because we like dimensionals, right? Okay. Ooh, we have 19 ladies watching. Hello. Hello, everybody. So glad that you're here. Okay. And then we are going to match it up, staying within the width of the card, and do it a good job, or a better job than this, Monica. Look, because we need to make sure that, there you go. Okay, then we are going to, these are die cuts, okay, and this calls for dimensionals. They're so cute. Look how simple this card is. Not much of a, this goes down here like so. Okay, and then we have this little picket, I don't know how you call it, that we have to stamp on it and use the vellum. This is another part of the vellum. Can you see? This is vellum. And we're going to stamp first. And the sentiment that we're stamping is love you. So let me put this away. Clean it. Put it away for the time being. And grab my stamp set. And grab the one that says love you. A whole bunch. Okay. And we're going to stamp it in our Calypso Coral. Okay, and here we go. Now, if it was me, I was going to add a bunch of embellishments, but I'll do it in the other one. So now we're going to glue this one down, and actually it calls for the glue dots from the kit. I'm going to put another one here just to make sure. Okay, so these glue dots, pop them up. Come on. Yeah, the big one. If you don't want to use these, you can always use the one that we sell, that we have in the catalog. Okay, there we go. And this, now we have to tie a bow around it. Okay, I'm gonna tie a nice bow, if I can do that in front of you ladies. Woo! Okay, looks like I never tied a bow. Okay. Voila, and then I'll fix it. I guess I'll have to fix it now. I could even, look, we're gonna make it simple, so we don't struggle on the struggle bus. I did a boo-boo there, so we're gonna do it like so and hide it. Okay, here we go. This is easier. Do your little bow, you trim, and then we're gonna use a glue dot, and there you go. It will work exactly the same. Voila. Peel this one on, and here we go. This one is gonna be with a dimensional behind, actually two. It's gonna be put right there. Cute! Look at this, so cute. Okay, so these are the cards, you know, exactly how they're meant to be by the kit. Okay, they're simple and easy, and here we go. Now my design, whew, we'll see if I can do a good job. So let me put away, and as I said, this is creating on the fly. I have supplies here. Do I remember what I wanted to do? Probably not, but I just, okay. So I took, let me show you something. You know that when you take a look at the pamphlet or the instructions in the back, always tells you what the kit, the components of the kit, and also which coordinating colors will work with that. Okay, so we have Blackberry Bliss, Cajun Craze, Calypso Coral, Crushed Curry, Golden Green, Night of Navy, and Soft Succulent. So I chose my Blackberry Bliss. I took a piece of 8.5 by 5.5, scored in half, and then scored this one in half again. So we're going to fold it this way, make sure that everything matches, and crease the score line, and then we're gonna fold this on its own. You know me, right? This is a small Z fold, okay? And then I took the card base, this was the card, one of the cards, and I cut it in half. This one is gonna go like so. You know that I like this fold, right? Easy peasy. But then I basically, and not my idea, let me just take you, where's the little, okay, this is what is left from this. So I took this one and I cut out, fussy cut the top, the vases, and so this is what is left, and I will keep it for another card. So this one is gonna go down here, okay? Then the kit, as you can see here, has these these, I don't know, this is lavender maybe, there. So I took 3 of them, and they're gonna go here. Not my sample, because ladies, if you look in the back right here, it gives you the idea, okay? Mine is gonna be just a tad different, a tad, but that's where my initial idea came from, because I was having a whatchamacallit, my brain was not working. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do. This is gonna go with dimensionals, regular dimensionals right here. Okay, 1, 2, and 3. I think I want it here, popped up. Okay, so that becomes a vase, and we're gonna have it like so. Then I took this vase, I fussy cut it out of there, and that's gonna go another one right there in the middle. And this is gonna go like so within the card. I like this 3D thing, and I think I need to fix this one. I don't think I'm gonna put this one, because I'm gonna put 1 dimensional down here like so, because then it would be okay. Then these will go tucked down in here. Simple. But before I do so, I forgot something. We're gonna stamp. We're gonna take this little lavender, and this is something that it's a second, you know, a last minute thinking. I'm gonna position these, so 1 right here, so just to have an idea. Okay, so I'm going to grab this. I don't know if you can see me. Nancy, how come you're not getting the paper pumpkin? How many months did you sign up for, Nancy? You need to double check that. Okay, because if you did only 3 months, those are already expired. Okay, I'm gonna go like so. Okay, and then I'm gonna just stamp this one like so, and then I'll try to fix my branches based on what I'm doing. Okay, this is gonna go there, this is gonna go right there. I might add another one there. Okay, so this is like stamping on a little fly. Oh, I made a mess. I'm gonna put a tag there, and this one is gonna go like so, and then I can stamp one over there. And because I made a mess there, this one I'm gonna stamp off a bit. Stamp off. Make sure that this is clean, and go right there. Okay, let's see if this works. Okay, we're gonna put dimensionals behind this. Dimensional behind these. Okay, so let me just position. I did the boo-boo there, but I'm going to fix it. So if I put this one over there, and then I put this one over here, this one a little bit higher, and then this one right there. Not bad. This one higher, this is lower. Okay, let's do this higher. Okay, so this is my first one, like so. And then we're gonna play with this one. Let's do it like so. And now I need to fix that boo-boo there. We'll see what I can do. And here. Okay, there's a boo-boo there. I think I wanted to put right here, like so, my stamp, and then I can put a ribbon there. Okay, so I am stamping. Which sentiment am I going to stamp? What do I want to say? Okay, we have love you a whole bunch, right? Yes, we already used it. Let's see. Love you a whole bunch, because this is a bunch of stuff. So I'm going to grab, where are all my blocks? Here. This is the one that I wanted. Love you a whole bunch. Okay. Let's go with this. Voila. Now, if I put this one, no, this is gonna cover. This is gonna go like so, okay? And I'm going to go like so. Let's see if a big bow is gonna cover it. Yeah, I'll try to do my best to cover my mess, or I can put some bling in there, or wrap this one around twice. Yeah, let me try. Let me try. You know me and being messy, so let's see how we can fix this. We need this to go on here, there, here, and come back. Will I be able to hide it? Yeah. Okay, I think I did it. I think I hit it. Okay. And now, if I put this one here, now this is gonna stick there. If I put this one down here, okay, then I might put a bling. Love you bunches. Okay. Try to fix my messy. Oh, look. No. Okay. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to do a big bow to see if we can camouflage the boo-boo there. And then I'm gonna find some kind of embellishment. So just gonna put it right there. Okay, let's see what I can do. I'm gonna get my regular glue dot. We got 20, ladies. Okay, so here we go. Sorry if this is taking, because this is creating on the fly. Hopefully you're enjoying it. I am, but I did a boo-boo. I need to fix it. So if I put this one down like so. Voila. Here we go. Okay, so now I need to, what did I want to do? I need to cut an extra piece because I need to cover this mess. Okay, so which color should I put? I'm gonna go, if I kept this one, this would have been good, but I cannot trim anymore. So I am going to grab a piece of, what color is this? Blushing Bride, maybe? But that's too dark. Or I can do, yeah, let's do, right? That will work well, right? So let me go grab a piece of Blushing Bride. Even though it doesn't fit the bill in a way, but we're gonna make it work. And so this is 4, oops, sorry ladies, whoops. This is, I cut it to 4 by 5 1/4. So my piece should be, I'm gonna cut it to 4 1/8. What do you think? Is gonna work? I think so, because I don't want to put a yellow. I think I like it. 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. So there I'm cutting 5 3/8 and 4 1/8. Okay, so I'm matting this one on this one. So my boo-boo there, nobody sees it. And this is gonna be like so. Okay, that can work, right? And then I'm gonna, this part is done in a way. Okay, so this is one of the cards that is gonna go, okay? I'm gonna give away 2 cards, the ones that I am creating as a, ooh! Bad, Monica, bad. Focus. Focus, focus. I don't have my magic eraser here. So let's do this. Luckily this is coming off because my magic eraser is in the other room. So we're gonna do this. Oops. Yep, somebody says, oops. But this is good. Okay. And I am going to attach it like so. And we're good. Love this adhesive right here. Okay. Like so. Voila. Now we're missing embellishments, and now this one I'm gonna flip it, and this one is gonna go inside, and the other vase is gonna go right here. So we're gonna use the other part. Okay, like so, and flipping this and putting it down. So this is the alternative number 1, and voila. What do you all think? Simple, right? Now it needs blings. It needs blings, and my favorite are my rhinestones. And we're gonna put a bit of bling. We're gonna go right there. We're gonna go right there. And 1, 2, and there. Okay. This is 1. Okay, let's move on quickly to the other one. Woo! It's over an hour, ladies. I'm sorry. Okay. Now, for the other one, Oh boy, where is the card front? Let me find the card front if I can find it. Where is it? I took this card front, cut it, and then separate it. Okay. But then I have the other option. Let's see. Okay, either using it like so with the regular fold, or using it like so, that will be kind of a gatefold. So I'm gonna try to see which one of the two I like the best. But first I'm going to put together the cards. So I took this, I cut it in half, and then I cut it down to size, and then I separate it in 3. These two, the ends are the same measurements, okay, because you know they need to match there and there. So we're gonna layer these one down, and I'm gonna use my adhesive. We're going to layer this. Okay. There. And then layer this one. Like so. Okay. I hope I'm not losing you ladies. And then, yes, remember your comments will get you enter into the drawing. Okay, for these 2 cards, my alternatives. Okay. So now we're at this stage. You see it? 1, 2, 3. Then I decided to mount it on white, but you'll be the judge of it. Do we want to do white in the back, or do we want to do this color? Don't look at this because I can always cut it in half. Okay, so we're gonna go, because this is macaron, soft succulent. Should we leave it on the soft succulent, or should we mat it in on the white? You tell me, and I'll go with that. Which one of the two? White, white, white. Okay. So I think I'll go, I like the color. Succulent. White is winning. Okay, so let me just layer this one like so, like so, and like so, right? And this we said that measure, because I can always do something different. This measures 4 by 5 and 4. Okay, so let's go layer these. Okay. And I know this is going to be flush. I'm just, for now, just laying it. Okay. And then doing it like so. Then I can push down or move it up or down if I need to. And this is the other one. So I think I'm gonna do this, because this is exactly there. Yes, I'm gonna move it a bit. Okay, since it's not secured yet. And this one I'm gonna move it up a bit. See, because I have it not pressed down, I can play with it. And voila. Okay, then I think, what did I do? This is 4 by 5, and oh, I have to do it on this one. Yep, this is what's gonna happen. Okay, but before I do so, I'm gonna do my little thing here, the usual, to save a bit of. This one is a little bit longer. Put it down. Okay, so now I'm gonna do it this way, this way. You've seen me doing this. We're saving a bit of the thing. And here. And I like it because I can always move it up or down if I don't get it stuck to my hands. Okay, there. Then, okay, so this is the die cut that you've seen me use before. This is the label, and if you noticed, where's the card that I made before? Remember the little piece of vellum that I used here? Okay, instead of using it this way, I cut it with a circle. Okay, and now I have my there, and this one is gonna go flush there, just to give it a little bit. So now I can put a bit of adhesive in the back here, tuck this one under, and this is flush there. Okay, just to give it a little bit. And then my sentiment that I will stamp is gonna be here, and this one is gonna go like so, and this one is gonna be like so, and then the bow there. Okay, so I'm gonna stamp sentiment, and I wanted to do, what did I want to do? You're the pick of the crop. Yeah, I'm gonna use the pick of the crop. Same. And then after this, we're done. Okay, and then we're gonna draw the names of the ladies, the winners. Okay, make sure that you do your comments, and if you have done so yet, share the video with your friends, different groups, invite them in. And also, if you haven't liked my YouTube channel, subscribed, not liked, please do so, because I like to grow my audience there as well. So that would be helpful. Okay, so I'm using dimensionals because this is me. Since they gave us a sheet, might as well using it, right? And voila. So nothing special with this card. I just split the front, and I wanted to do this, but it's not gonna work because I don't know why. This is the scoring didn't work, but this one is gonna go like so. So one is a fun fold and the other one is not, and this one is gonna have like so, like my little thing. This one is gonna be like so. Okay, and I'm gonna put mini dimensionals on the bottom. As you can see, I did not use much of the glue dots. I just used the glue dots for the bow. Do I want to show it? No, probably not. Just the end of it. You have to pick up the crop right there. And now let's go to town and let's see if I can do a double bow. Like so. With this one. Yeah, but it needs to be longer. I might as well, since this is let's see, too long. Okay, voila, voila. And we're gonna flip this one. Voila. Okay, ladies, this one is done. Done after I put my blings that I have here right on it, and I'm done. Sorry it took me this long tonight, but I wanted to show you a lot of things. Okay, so very simple. So this is my alternate number 1, alternate number 2, and I could complete the inside. You can just stamp something into the inside. You're the pick up the crop. What can I put inside? I know. Let's see if this would be too bulky. Might as well use everything that I have, right? You're the pick of the crop, and I can put this one down. Watch me. This one is gonna go, we're gonna fix that. No, it's not gonna work. It might go, but I can put this one down. Okay, don't mind me. We're gonna fix this. Okay. So I'm gonna cut around here. Okay. This one's gonna be like so. Should we go with this? Do we like the idea or not? I should not put it in. And then I'm going to do this. Trim it down a bit. Scissors. And I hope that whoever wins this will be able to enjoy it and send it out. So I'm going to just do this. Glue it down and then trim it. And then it looks like it was meant to be like so. And then you flip it around and then cut it down and trim this one down. Okay, voila, done. I'm gonna save this one for my next card, a different card. Okay, so these are the cards that you guys will have the chance to win. I am going to do the drawing. Oh, it's 8:20. My golly ladies, I apologize. It's so late. Okay, let me just copy. First of all, thank you everybody for being here. I hope you're enjoying it. And then you will go ahead and work on yours. So let me copy. Let me copy the URL and go draw names for the winners, okay? 2 winners tonight. Let's get the comments. We got, how many comments? 209 comments. Okay, ladies. So let me grab a pen, a pencil, so I can write down who's going to win. So this is card number 1, and this is card number 2. Oh, boy. Okay, let me just take this one down, because, you know, I don't have all the fancy equipment. Okay, ladies, so that's okay. I was eating eggplant parm while I was watching. Okay, so let me just start with choosing the first winner, okay? Go. Sharon North, can you see your name? Are you still here, Sharon? Is Sharon still here? Let me see. Say hi if you're here. I'm trying to see if she just... I'm glad that I inspired you, Erin. Okay. Let me see. Is Sharon here? Where is Sharon? Yes, she is. So Sharon is the first winner. Okay. Let's get the second different winner. Pick another winner. And start and see who the other winner is. Elise. Elise, you're the winner. Are you still here? So, ladies, if you have, I think she's here because she just said that she was eating. Yes, she's here. Okay. So, Elise is the winner. Let me write it down. Oops. Okay, so this is Sharon, and this is Elise. Okay, ladies. Oof, that was a long night. It was so long, and I apologize. This is the first time that I get to be so long. And how many ladies do I have? I see 21, so I might draw an extra name for the extra prize to give away. Okay, so I'll do that. And actually, let me just go back. So stick around. I'm going to go back and get the new URL. So then I can draw a name for another winner. How many did we have? Copy. Let's go there. Long fun idea night. Okay. I am hoping that I inspired you to use your paper pumpkin. If you don't have a paper pumpkin, go get it. Subscribe. Let's get all the comments again. And now I'm going to pick a name for an extra prize. And the winner is Gail. Gail Ashworth. Are you still here? If Gail is still here, let me know. Hi, Melissa. Is Gail still watching? Otherwise, I'll pick somebody else. Oh, yes, she is. And Gail will receive something. So, Gail, please send me your PM me if you can and send me your address. Okay, Gail? I know you're down in to the Richmond area, so please let me know your address so I can send you something. Okay, so I think that was it, ladies. I thank you so much. If you're interested in any of my events or you would like to be on my email list, make sure that you check the description of the video. I have a sign up to receive my emails. Okay, sorry, I was reading the comments. So if you want to be on my email list, let me know. Just let me know or subscribe, and then I'll get you informed with everything. I have a retreat coming up September 17th and 18th. We're doing it at at the Drew Middle School. We're doing a fundraiser for the faculty staff. This is the fund for the faculty. So if you want to join us, is a weekend, or you can choose to just come for the Saturday. I will resend the email, but I posted if you look in my events, you will find all the information. It's a fun time for crafting. You bring your own things, and I'll have a few make and takes, table gifts. We're gonna play bingo. We're gonna be doing other fun stuff. I'm trying to revamp it a little bit, okay? So make sure that you are signing up, because it's fun. And deadline is in August. But if I reach a number and that I have in my mind, then I'm gonna close out the registration. So make sure that you do the sign up, okay? Thank you, ladies, and I will see you next week, if not before. I need to figure out my schedule because of my family need, okay? But thank you for being here. Bye.